The year was 1948, a time when the world was still reeling from the devastation of World War II. But in the Middle East, a new and bitter conflict was about to unfold. One that would shape the region for generations to come. Welcome to our deep dive into the First Arab-Israeli War, a story of hope, struggle, and enduring conflict. To understand the First Arab-Israeli War, we need to go back to the early 20th century. Under British rule, Palestine became a flashpoint of tension between the Arab majority and the growing Jewish community. The Balfour Declaration of 1917 only added fuel to the fire, as it promised a homeland for Jews in Palestine, igniting fears among Arabs about their future. By the 1930s and 40s, waves of Jewish immigration, spurred by the horrors of the Holocaust, only heightened the conflict. Meanwhile, Arab leaders resisted any division of the land, fearing it would marginalize their people. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition plan to create separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international control. The Jewish leadership accepted the plan, viewing it as a step towards statehood. The Arab side, however, rejected it outright, arguing that it unfairly favored the Jewish population. Tensions reached a boiling point and the stage was set for war. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion proclaimed the establishment of the State of Israel. Within hours, neighboring Arab states, Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon, declared war, vowing to eliminate the new state. The First Arab-Israeli War had begun, but it wasn't just a battle between nations. It was a fight for survival, identity, and control of the land. The war unfolded in phases. Initially, Arab forces advanced on multiple fronts, seeking to crush the fledgling Israeli state. But Israel, with its well-organized militias and international support, quickly turned the tide. One of the most critical battles was the fight for Jerusalem. Supplies were scarce and both sides were determined to control the holy city. Israeli forces eventually broke the siege with the construction of the legendary Burma Road. By 1949, the war ended with armistice agreements brokered by the United Nations. Israel had expanded its territory beyond the UN's Partition Plan. Meanwhile, over 700,000 Palestinian Arabs became refugees, a tragedy that remains unresolved to this day. The First Arab-Israeli War was over, but its legacy of displacement, mistrust, and unresolved tensions still haunts the region. So what can we learn from this conflict? The First Arab-Israeli War teaches us about the dangers of unresolved grievances, the complexities of identity, and the high cost of war. It's a story with no easy answers, but understanding its roots is essential for building a better future. History may not offer solutions, but it gives us context. If you found this breakdown insightful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who loves history. Don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth stories from the past. Let us know in the comments. What do you think is the path to peace in the Middle East? Thanks for watching, and see you next time